Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Brock Johnson with Backstop Built, founder and CEO of the Backstop Built full catchers training program, where we have served dozens of catchers remotely no matter where they live. And today I want to give you an in-depth concept that I use for my guys that can literally transform your throwing and your pop time to all bases, all directions. And again, this isn't going to be some drill. This isn't going to be anything necessarily really physical. This is going to be a concept that you need in your head when a runner takes off. So we're going to get right to it. First and foremost, let's say in this scenario, a runner just got to first base, okay? We know he's probably pretty quick. It might be a situation where he might steal at some point. Now, can we just let this at bat for this batter go to waste because we need to throw all fastballs? We need to just try and throw that runner out? Absolutely not. We still are trying to go at this batter because that out is valuable as well, but we don't know when he's gonna take off. So we gotta be prepared for that at any time. And the best way to go at batters and get them out and change their counts is still to receive. Blocking is also something that is very, very important too, because we can't just let him walk to second or walk to third. There's a runner on second. So blocking's a given. You need to be able to block no matter what, but we need to be able to steal strikes, because I don't care if we try and focus the whole time on that runner and we end up walking this guy because we're just trying to get an outside fastball to throw him out, better feed. So what I want to go over today is what I call the dead period. And this is going to help you so much because a lot of you guys are not able to throw from a good stance that you can also receive and block from. So what that means is if that runner gets to first and you're only good from a knee down stance and throwing with right knee down here, but you're not that good at receiving or blocking from here, now the odds are against you to try and steal strikes and smother a ball. So yes, we do want to try and throw that runner out, but we don't want to bet the house on him stealing when we don't even know when that's going to happen. But the best part is we will know when that's going to happen as soon as we see that he is going, and we will have what I call the dead period. So the dead period is something that I came up with. I know maybe other coaches know about this or talk about it, but I call it the dead period because it is once the pitcher lifts up his leg, separates, and that runner is gone. He is stealing. Everyone in the stadium just said, "He going, runner." And we even see that he stole. We don't have the ball yet though. This is the dead period. So it's the time from when the runner takes off till we actually get the ball and can do something about throwing that runner out. Now, most of you guys are not utilizing the dead period. You're just waiting, even though you know that runner took off, you're super far down, and then you reach for the ball and your pop time starts here. When you had 1 to 2 seconds in that dead period to prepare, but you did nothing. We know he's running, we're trying to throw him out. We are no longer trying to steal the strike. Now, if you see that it's a ball in the dirt, let's block it. It's gonna be really hard to pick that ball and throw him out. That's going to be on you depending on the scenario and what your coach lets you do. But more often than not, you guys need to start using the dead period to prepare and not sitting so far down, starting your pop time here. Your pop time starts when the ball hits your mitt. So we want to be in the best position by the time that ball does hit our mitt. So as I said earlier, the dead period is going to be 1 to 2 seconds, depending on how fast that pitcher is at getting that ball to you, the catcher. And then now we are in the game. We can do something about throwing that runner out. We can now transfer it and get it going to where it needs to be. So what I want to explain is using the dead period to our advantage to get into a better throwing stance when you were in a different stance beforehand. So in all scenarios, no matter what, with the runner on first, we can't just sacrifice receiving. So we're gonna get into a good receiving stance to steal strikes. Because again, what if he doesn't take off and there's a pitch right here? We wanna still steal that for a strike and be able to do that, because now a strike on this batter is very valuable. Having a runner on first and second with no outs because we walked this batter is way worse than having this runner out and that runner stole second. But that doesn't mean we're still not trying to throw that runner out. So for this scenario, here's a perfect example. Runner just got to first. I want to steal more strikes. I like stealing strikes from this position right here. Right knee down, kickstand. But I do not like throwing from here. This is not my best throwing stance, but that's okay because we have the dead period. So right here, glove load. We always got to load the glove under the zone to steal lower strikes. Just because the runner is on first doesn't mean now we just stay right here. So glove loaded under the zone, boom. Okay, that pitcher lifts his leg up and everyone just yelled, "Runner, I see he's going." Now we have the dead period to get into a better throwing position. I like throwing from here. This is a good throwing position for me. So now I get to a point in this dead period, I'm waiting. Keynote, look, I'm not keeping my mitt upside down or under the zone. I'm now turning this elbow towards my hip, and now I could get a better transfer. So much easier to transfer like this than it is like this. So just right here, boom. That's what we're gonna be doing. Keynote though, right before that ball gets to our mitt, we need to do what I call pre-pitch movement. This is where we drive our leg towards the desired base we wanna throw to. Don't go too early, don't go too late. So as that ball is coming, push, push, push. The reason why is once you push, and then you start to get up, this back foot will have to go down or else you're gonna fall on your face. So it gets the back foot down really quickly. So push and get up, back foot down, and then now we can take our step. So in full speed, it would look like this. Okay, stand or signs, whatever I want to call. Okay, boom, want to receive, runner, boom, wait, push, boom. Okay, these are very subtle moves that are going to make a massive impact on everything you're trying to do. You could realistically do this in any stance and hop into your desired stance, but you need to work on this in training and in bullpens. If you're a guy who likes to throw from a secondary primary, that's awesome because you could be in any knee down stance. Then when they say runner, quick little hop, see how I'm sideways? Oh, that pitch is coming, pre-pitch movement, let it travel, transfer. Very simple, keep it simple. Again, what many of you guys are doing is you're calling the pitch, you're in a poor receiving position, you're extending out, oh, runner goes, 1,000, 1,000, you're just waiting, ball hits your mitt, and now we're starting our pop time there. You're not giving your team a good chance to throw them out, and you're not even giving your team a good chance to steal strikes. So learn what you need to do personally, yes, you, because what you want to do is going to be different than anyone else during the dead period. And honestly, practice different stances, okay? Practice getting into a good position from a secondary, practice getting into a secondary from a right knee down stance, all these different stances. Figure out what's most comfortable, work on that, figure out what's least comfortable, and work on that harder. So then in game, you have options. You have multiple different options. I hope this is able to help you, and I hope you really can understand this concept of taking advantage of the dead period, using it to set up, get into a desired throwing stance, but not sacrificing receiving and blocking as well, because those are super, super important. This is a style of coaching I like to do, is implement what works best for you and how we can be a good, well-rounded catcher in all scenarios, in all stances, in all setups, and how we can get into that setup with the amount of time that you have. If you're curious about what I do and how I help players within my own program and want this high-level coaching for yourself every single day with my evaluation, go ahead and look at the link in the description below where you can see exactly how we help guys, and you can even go book a call to meet me one-on-one on Zoom, and we could go over your exact situation and how it can help and how you could fit into the program. Super, super powerful stuff there. Without further ado, I'm Brock Johnson, striving to be the coach that I wish I had. God bless. Stay the course.